When I pull up in the spot, they be asking what I got. Gas for an extra mile, an extra inch for the dot. When I pull up in the spot, better show me what you got. Red beam here.
Welcome to another smashing episode of Podcast with Soul. My name is Samuel Soul, and on today's episode, man, we went all the way to Cosmo City. We're gonna be having Tepo Steve. He's an entertainer, a music producer, and also a brand owner. Let's welcome him. Welcome to the show.
Except
Ukraine.
I'm not.
Matinas.
Sure, I stop.
It's hard.
Stay let you 100 stuff. Thank you for having me, dog. You know, it is what it is. Feel was what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. Hey. It's been a long time since you said you're gonna come. You're gonna pull through, but finally you're here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be getting vibe. Just give the people at home a little bit of introduction, what you do, what you specialize with, who's Tepo, you know.
Yeah. Tepo Mfana Strata, Joe. Tepo Steve Mfana Strata. Tepo Steve Matenas Wakasi. I'm an MC, yeah, and I'm a brand owner. Karata Strata, Joe. Pila Strate. So yeah, that's how it is.
So your life, it's all entertainment is your life.
Yeah, entertainment's my life, and you know, it's what kan fanele go strateng or tlo go staging or ke tshwere mic. Yeah, that's
pretty dope.
Yeah,
but like you starting off, like did you start off as an MC or you started with the brand first? Which one came first between the two, the brand and the MC gigs and also the music?
So it started with the brand, and like let me say before the brand it was okay. I started the brand long ago when I was still in school, but then came
what's the name of the brand?
Contage, the Popcorn Club. It started with the brand back in high school, and then from then there was a time when I became a bit viral on the socials via some video skits I used to do on Facebook and stuff like that.
I remember those.
Yeah. They became very big, and then that's when everything came together.
So that's how you started doing the MC gigs
and all that clothes and bringing back the clothing, more sales and all of that. Yeah, I can say that was like the breaking point where I could start using Steve as a brand and all of that. Yeah.
So how was the first gig? The first gig that you had, like the MC gig. Where was it and how was it?
First gig of me holding a mic. I must have been because
Jerusalem.
Yeah, because Jerusalem, that's when I started. Because before, I started trying to DJ. So DJ, I used to be a hip hop DJ.
Or you were like
I can say even now I can play, but
I can play.
Yeah, but I was who's this guy? KGX size. Stage DJ, whatever, performance DJ. Yeah, that's where I started with the entertainment industry. If you click on miking, and the first time I held a mic, I think it was Jerusalem.
That was the first gig.
Yeah, I was vying with two other cats that are also MCs now. Yeah, Jerusalem. Cool. We used to vie together, and then I think that was my first ever. I was not used to it, but yeah.
But you got
it was a vibe
with the time.
I feel like Joe, this thing has been in the blood because Nacho Mutulim groove. Vibe, yeah, but
that's pretty dope. But it seems like a lot of cats in Cosmo, there's too many MCs. So for you to break in the gigs that you're getting, wasn't it difficult for you? Because there were people were there long before you.
Let me not that I'm bragging or anything, but I feel me and my two other niggas I'm telling you about, we were the first youngsters study MC. Yeah, we brought all these gang MCs.
So it was more like the 2000 versus the 80s and the 90s gang.
Yeah, because we were the first young group to come up with okay, we're gonna do this. Because the rest, Kokas, where we reside, Cosmo City, there is not much they've
been in the game.
We understand money, but we understand. But from the youth, everywhere. This no. Yeah, it was
Because I see like you're having too many gigs and too many events, and also even beside Cosmo City, there's places like Dipso, there's like all event. I see you're everywhere. You're almost everywhere. Do you have a management company that you're under that they book you gigs?
To be honest, now I'm pushing myself because when I was in a duo, there was a duo called Ice Cream Boys.
What happened to it? Because I remember there was a movement called Ice Cream Boys.
Yeah, we split for everybody to push their name. So if you can see now, I'm pushing like Tepo Steve, Matenas, Brian on his own, and then he's pushing Busy the Plot, and then like it's working for everyone.
So, but you guys, there were times when you guys dropped a song, piano song. What was the name of the song?
We dropped songs. We have songs, dog.
How many do you guys have?
We dropped Amapiano.
I know that one.
Yeah, and we also have Tandu. What's it called again? Tandizim. Yo, fire track.
So it's what? It's a piano.
He's got Amavej also. Yeah, it's piano.
Featuring who? It's just you and.
It's me, Breeze the Plug, featuring. Who's this guy? Cecilo. There's one with DJ Switch.
Oh, Cecilo.
Yeah. A few piano guys from Kokas. Yeah, but then it was like 2-3 years ago.
But you guys are planning to drop an album or EP, a piano collection?
Yeah, probably. Like if we're gonna get back into the studio, cause like for now we've been on the road. Like we haven't even touched the studio. Yeah, we've just been on the road gigs. Cause we do.
You even sleep at home, dog.
Yeah, I sleep at home.
You guys are you're always on every poster that I see. Like if I could go on socials, when I open my socials, if it's a gig, I see your face there.
Yeah. Joe, I'm talking to hard, you know, that's how.
So do you market yourself in those establishment, or they call you because of the previous work that you did?
Mostly no, it's about the previous work that I've did, but sometimes like I do call these promoters or anything, like if I want to do something, for example, I did a birthday celebration, if I want to do something like that, or a tour or something, I can always hit them up and say, you know, I've got this idea. And then it's obviously going to be something they have to sit down and, you know, and talk until it gets back to me, and then we rock.
Okay, since you're an MC, you've been in all these places, there's this, I don't know if it's rumors or if it's true or what. They say that promoters, they don't want to pay. They pay DJs and MCs with BRs and all that. Is it true though?
I don't want to be, I don't know. To be honest, everybody has, everybody has a way of working. It depends how you speak for your deal also, and what are you pushing. And sometimes I feel like some niggas want to get paid, but they don't want to push as hard. You can expect to get paid if your shit is not on point. Sorry if I'm sorry, but like but your thing has to be on point. You know, I have to see what I'm paying for.
Yeah, which is just
You understand? So you have to look the part and all that, everything. But it does happen. Situations like that are happening around. I've seen them. I can say I've been a victim, but it's just how you work around your thing.
So you also got paid with alcohol instead of money?
No, in fact it was the other way around. I was getting paid money, but it was less.
It was less.
And I couldn't get alcohol.
Because you had to buy alcohol?
From that small money.
It's kind of cool.
And I still had to
transport
to the venue and back home and have a good time and make your people have a good time. So,
but do you guys have like your rates, like the gig rates and all that? Do you send to the promoters, or they just call you, be like, tap on, if it's because you're my nigga, just pull up?
That's why at a point I had a management, because it could stop all of that to coming to me. Because now you couldn't approach me, but it also made sense because I was in a duo, and then not me or him can close the deal unless it's somebody else. It will be better. But when coming to now, when I work, I do get niggas that say hala, but I always make sure there's money and alcohol.
In that situation. So you're not going to go and it's like...
I can't go there to drink alcohol because it's a waste for me. I can't go there. What do you expect me to go there with?
Because I've seen a lot of people complaining about getting paid with my six-pack and all that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they're all over the place. You see them at every gig, but they're still getting paid with that. Yeah. Do the owners know that the promoters are paying people with alcohol?
Yeah, there are some owners that do know. Some owners run their shit, dog.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, some owners be like, I want to see this guy if he comes. Like, I've worked in a place where the owner literally wants to see the DJ and he'll pay the DJ.
Because he understands the situation where somebody's going to be getting paid with six-pack.
And then and something like that. But then there are also situations where I know that niggas do get money and then don't pay those people. But like I feel like when you're starting, they're gonna rap you in fit.
It's more like a school fees. Now you have to pay school fees the first time.
Yeah,
you pay
when you
school
start,
fees.
hey, they'll rip you off. Like na Jovan rip you off his bar. Like you're like, to be honest, there was a situation where like I worked for a venue, it was fucked up. But
Okay.
it's what it is. Like I feel like when you start somehow, but so you need to be aware and see like what your power can do. Like don't
The brand, the power of the
yeah,
brand.
hey, don't lose it. But that power of the brand can take
Because
it.
I've seen that. I've seen a lot of people complaining about that, and me seeing you on each and every poster, it got me wondering if you're getting paid or some of the work is because Smart Man is your friend. You do that. Do you do like
Favors.
favors?
No, Spanish is Spanish. Like there's nothing for free. You can say come do me a free favor, but doesn't mean when I'm coming there's for free. You're gonna pay my transport, you're gonna pay for my food, you're gonna pay for what I
makes
drink.
sense.
That's free for me.
It makes sense.
I can't just come for free, get like everything, get a bella. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying even if you're shooting a music video or something and then you ask somebody to come, free is not free, guys. Like free comes with something. You
Obviously, yeah, that's true. But with us, we understand with error free
Ukas for me,
It's gonna
mang or upon shoot a music video
for free.
for free.
Nah,
At the diamond, at Target and all that. Next.
then you expect the 100% performance of the gigs.
You understand?
But like, what is it that you bring differently? Something that you bring that is so different from other MCs? Because we have a whole lot of them. We have a lot of people, but at the moment, it's like you the one that is dominating the market at this point, the local market. You're dominating it.
Najo, to be honest, I'm a people's person, you know what?
Yeah.
And then I'm not a celebrity. First thing first.
There's famous.
There's a difference between being famous, and there's a difference between being popular and well known. So I'm just popular, well known for what I do. Being famous is another thing, my bro. So,
but people seeing you at each other poster, they'll be like, making money.
No, the thing for like I'm not making much money. I've got a life to live, you know. I've got a daughter. I've got things to do, you know.
So you're a
I'm
father
normal,
also.
Yeah, I'm a
That's
father.
pretty
So
good.
I'm a normal human being. So like I'm still living normal like everyone else. Guys, I'm trying to get out of the car, see, you know. But what I can say I bring on stage is a vibe.
That's different.
My vibe is very different. I interact with the crowd very well.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and if I'm here to come make people dance, not trying to go drive. You can't
You can't be like got the VIP and
I'm not a VIP though.
So when you're there for the people.
Yeah.
That's what makes you different from other MCs.
Yeah, and I make sure the crowd vibes the way I'm going to vibe. Like,
So the rates, your rates, do they depend on who at the place where you're gonna be MCing, or does it also go with the fact that you know the person?
the rates are the same, bro. I don't change because I know you. I give you the same rate. But there are some deals that will be different according to where you are,
Okay.
where you're calling me.
But how much is your standard rate?
I cannot disclose that.
If you don't mind, we wanna know. Like,
Nah, I won't disclose that.
But it goes. You have a standard rate for everybody.
Yeah, I have a standard rate for everybody. And unless like you know, there are those venues that call me, like gang times. They have been calling me for years.
Yeah.
That take me places. There are times where I even strike deals and say like, you know, maybe you can have me for like 4 weeks or 3 weeks.
And
You
this is
can
how
give
much
me
you
this.
package.
Yeah,
Give them
you
a
know.
package.
Yeah, you know, I have those.
But since you mentioned that you have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
How do you do you spend enough time with her? Because you're always on the road.
I won't lie, I don't, because I've got so much things to do. Like, I won't lie, I don't really spend much time with my daughter because I've also got a 9 to 5, like a normal.
Or you also have a 9 to 5. So it's you balancing between 3 things: your hustle,
So 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
I'm a normal guy, though. I'm a normal guy.
What is a normal guy?
I'll just have a go cars in J8.
With a 9 to 5 and
Yeah, and then trying to do something else at the same time. So I'm always
but
busy.
don't you find it difficult sometimes balancing through everything? Your 9 to 5. Let's just say today you have a gig and tomorrow you have to be at your workplace. How do you balance such things, such situations? How do you?
It's very difficult, bro. I don't wanna lie, cause I've lost a lot of jobs. I've been off. I sometimes just give up because it's not easy to balance everything at one time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lose focus on one. Like, for example, if you have seen, I've lost focus on my brand lately. Like, it's not what it was a year or two ago because I've been focusing on Temple Steve.
Because I haven't seen like new merchandise.
Next, there hasn't been any new drop. There hasn't been anything. It's because I'm just wearing what I have, and I rock the exclusives, and that's all. Until
so for now, the brand, it's all about you.
Yeah,
you only push yourself and push whatever the material you have. You wear
branded.
it.
Yeah,
it's branded. It's yours for now.
Yeah, for now.
But
whatever will be dropping will be mine.
But when are you planning to drop a range for people?
I'm not sure. I don't even want to lie. But I think next year will be a good year.
Where you're definitely gonna push brand.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna push up the brand. I mean, people are tired of also seeing me on the street. I think they need to see something different. I've been on the streets for long now. It's been like 2 years on the streets.
Been gigging for 2 years.
Yeah.
And each and every weekend you're getting gigs.
I can say the start of this year, I gave it a break till the middle of winter.
Yeah.
When I was like, okay, now I'm starting to prepare for summer, and then it just got out of line. It was just too crazy.
But it's like every weekend you got a gig.
Yeah,
gigging every weekend.
To be honest, since this first weekend of August, I've been gigging till today.
Till today.
All
Even today,
weekends, no
after the
weekend
shoot,
off.
you're going to a gig.
Today is what? I don't even know what today is.
It's a Thursday. Is it a Thursday?
I don't like Thursdays.
Sure.
I don't do Thursdays. But there is something coming up for a Thursday. It's just not sure. I don't like Thursdays. I don't like Mondays. So I strictly do Friday to Sunday.
That's when you prefer to working.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Then when do you go to work, man? Like when?
Friday. I mean Monday to Friday.
Monday to also
Yeah.
it's a little bit flexible with what you do.
The job I have now is kind of flexible because it's according to me. If I want to work, I go and
go work.
No money, no work, no work, no pay. Whatever they say, that one. No work, no pay.
That's the system now. That's the system. But
yeah.
I'm actually. So you take. This is how you invested in your craft. You took the money that you're getting from the 9 to 5 and invested on building the bigger brand.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of people. I feel like they don't understand that you need to put money to building a brand. And it doesn't as a MC, music producer, or whatever. You are, as long as you're in the entertainment world, you need money to do the brand.
I studied this thing from Koskela. I went to Ferndale High, a very corrupt school. But yeah, the school took me far. Then they taught me how to hustle. Niggas used to do things. I know a guy that bought a car.
The money that he was...
with the money from selling cigarettes and everything. Yeah. His first year out of school, he bought a golf.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
So, when I was in high school, nigga buy the sweets, the striker, the stock sweets.
Yeah.
So that's how I started pushing the brand when I was still in school.
So you're taking the money, the profits, investing into the brand.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
So, or put the brand organized like a printing place where I could print my stuff, all those setup fees and everything, till I had I can push. But it didn't work out when I was still in school because I didn't have enough capital. So until I finished school and started working.
That's when you started.
That's when I got the money from the first job I got. Yeah, that's when I started investing in a lot of things.
But it's pretty dope. Do you also? Because I see a lot of people that are going to be in the entertainment world after a certain period of time, it's because of them making poor decisions or whatever the case may be. Yeah. But do you also prepare, like save up money, saving up the money for the future? Let's just say for now, that in the next stage you want to be gigging.
I'm not making that much money, guys. I'm not making that much money.
So whatever you get, it's my enjoyment.
Not really. I put some of the money away, for the next week. I put some of my bottles away for the next week. My riders. I mean, I'm saving the little I have, But I'm not getting paid that much to say, Joe, next month. I already have something to live off. Obviously, that money is gonna work,
So your system of working, do you get paid before the gig or after the gig?
I prefer getting a deposit, because especially if I've never worked with you, I prefer a deposit. it may happen that I get there and then you can just give me a story. Promoters will give you stories. So I've learned from long ago, growing up in this industry, that you must always ask for a deposit.
For a deposit first.
Especially if you have never worked with the person. Now, if I've worked with you like more than 10 times or 5 times, and if you've always paid me, I don't even worry, because I know if I come there, you already know that you have to give me alcohol or whatever.
So with regarding your music, you dropped a couple of songs which were nice, like were very proper songs, piano songs, which something that I've been always asking a lot of people, a lot of artists in the north, that the northern side, there's only few piano artists.
Yeah, there is no piano artist.
Especially in the 2 cities, there's nothing at all.
Okay, there is in the north, but most of them, they're going to the south or the east side, Kobudi, Pembi, and then they're working with bigger people from that side. I think piano growing in the north is going to be quite difficult.
You think so? But people here, it seems like they enjoy piano more than anything else.
But we don't have any piano producers that are growing big that we know of. Because that's one thing I've noticed. But no one wants to put them on. I go through so many Ntonas that text me sometimes. Sometimes I bump into them that are like, hey Joe, Steve thought but now I tell a bit, like, then I also actually listen to their things, but I don't know, I've always wanted to open a camp, like focus, like where I can just bring Ntonas like for like a whole month, them coming in and out, and then just open up the studio to them, but I haven't gotten that opportunity, but I think next year, if I can get that opportunity,
so you're gonna actually open a studio helping out the upcoming talents that can actually produce and make music.
Hey Joe, I know a lot of
we have a lot of studios in the north. So what's happened? Why are those?
I don't know, man. Maybe there's a lot of hip hop camps instead of piano camps. You know, I feel like the young boys, they not working like the boys from the south. Hey Joe, I know a lot of people in the south.
The south is working.
Small boys, like everywhere, you understand?
And they're putting each other on, like they're literally putting each other on. They run
Fruity Loops game, PlayStation, but Fruity Loops.
Do you think the main problem that we don't really have much piano artists, is it because of gatekeeping or is it because of what?
Yeah, there's a lot of gatekeeping in the north. Everyone.
So it's the capital of gatekeepers.
I don't know, but there's a lot of gatekeeping in the north, which is not cool.
Because they gatekeep from everything, man. I feel like
everybody wants to have a territory. Everybody wants to have a place where they say, I'm running this.
And it's never like that. So even you, through your gigs, do you ever meet like gatekeepers? People will be like, nah, Ntwane, you guys MC as long as I'm still here.
Nah, to be honest, I don't, because I've taught myself, or I've told myself before this Atomahore, there's no gatekeepers gonna stand in my way. There's no one that ever.
But they do try though.
Yeah, they do try. There are 1 or 2, 3 guys, you know.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not about that. And the people want my, like, I'm at the point where people want my span. It's not determined to them. You understand?
So what are you saying? Wait, what you're saying is that you're at a point where gatekeeping doesn't work for you.
I mean, unless you're
like you're above of gatekeepers.
Unless you like porridge or something.
Yeah, but beside that,
yeah, in the north.
Because there's too many of them. There's too many of them. They will gatekeep. They will gatekeep.
Yeah, the thing called gatekeep when but out already gig. But out already gig. There are these niggas, but out already gig. But I don't see it as gatekeeping, you know. I feel like hey, Joe.
But with the same mentality that the north is having, do you think we're gonna survive the next coming 10 years? Are we gonna have brands that are gonna be big? Are we gonna see another type of Steve? Are we gonna see like new brands that are building up, new kids on the block?
Yeah, man, me, I'm gonna put them on, Joe. I'm telling you. Me, I'm gonna put the kids on. I always, like, when it comes to putting young boys, whether you're a photographer, whatever you are, I may put you on, Joe. And then if you work with me, like, and you just give me a chance,
that's when you.
I'll put you into the right places, you know. Yeah, you'll also get to do whatever you wanna do. And then I'll leave you hanging, then you carry on with your thing, you know. But the thing, niggas don't understand one thing. Like, especially the older guys.
Yeah, because the older guys, they feel so entitled to everything.
They don't want
to come through them.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, if you want to stay relevant and if you want to stay dope, put on the kids. I'm telling you.
Open them up.
Go vibe with the kids. If a young boy says whatever, put them on. Do your stuff with them. You know, I'm telling you.
So you do the same thing that Ricky was doing. Ricky was
doing. Yeah.
Putting on young talent and all that.
You'll stay relevant forever.
So relevance, it's a matter of how you vibe and who you vibing with.
Relevance is socializing. The more you socialize with people, the more you are okay with everyone, the more your things will find out. That's what I've noticed. Like, once you're okay with everyone, your gigs will be okay.
They'll be okay with everybody.
Yeah, everyone will give you what they can give you. Once you have a flop with someone, just know you're gonna see the gatekeeper and they're gonna close doors for you. But it's not being gatekeeping, it's just that you guys are not on a good term.
But what you say is that most promoters are the gatekeepers, not the owners.
Yeah, well, that's why I cut the middleman lately.
So the promoters are the middleman.
Yeah, middleman. I was a middleman at a point. Middleman are also what's in it.
So you shasha them. They'll give you 10 grand and you'll be like, I'm fit. I'll go 4,000.
Yeah.
200.
Why not? I mean, like, middlemen work like that. That's the problem. And there's nothing you can do. But there are nice promoters out there. Because trust me, I work with nice promoters that actually give me my money. Because I don't care if they say maybe to guy 10,000 or never guy 10,000, never guy 5,000.
It's still fine as long as you're getting your share.
Like it's a coin looking at 5,000.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm 5,000. It's fine. You know, since I went at 5,000, yeah, it's got nothing to do with me. So,
because I remember I had a conversation with one of the DJs who was getting paid with alcohol.
DJs have politics. They hear my name say.
He was saying that the promoter, the owner is giving the promoter money, and the promoter's like, nah, I'm gonna pay. Because what the owner was saying that I give the promoters money and alcohol. So the promoters decide to take the money and pocket it. They take the alcohol, they'll be like, I'm fit. I'll give you guys 6 packs. That's what he was telling me. So that's why I wanted to find out if it's like something that either halal. On your side, it's not happening. Getting cash, you're getting alcohol.
Yes, I'm getting. No, look, me, I'm strict with my business, bro. I don't mix business with pleasure. When I roll up, if you feel like it's a game,
get a payout.
You will see even when I pull up to your venue, when I say give me the mic, when I go on stage, when I do my thing, wait again. This is not game. More
So got paid to do this.
I mean, I've did free gigs long ago, 2 years ago, bruh.
Because I've seen you on stage. I've seen your gigs. You know, your gigs are proper, like they're lit. It's like somebody who got paid well properly. Like you don't act up as if somebody's not getting paid and stuff like that.
Yeah, no. Waiting that, especially like that's my bread and butter. I know that's where and then that's where I actually enjoy.
But where do you see yourself going, like in the next coming years? Do you still want to be holding it down in the north, or you want to see yourself in the US holding it down?
You see, one thing about me, if you have noticed, I move very fast.
Yeah.
I want to see myself like far away from the north. Nakava, like I started off 2 years ago, Cosmo City, and like before I got to Cosmo City, because I was staying in Line Park. Those that know me, Line Park, like go Mzal, like Bloma go Line Park. When I started, that was my teenage life, Line Park, and I was like, okay, from here, I'm going to move, and I'm going to move to Cosmo. But when I get to Cosmo, it's going to have to take me like few months till I can grab the whole Cosmo's attention. From there, once I've got it, I'm going to move to wherever I can go. So that was my plan. So I moved there late 2019, and then early 2020, I think. That was lockdown, eh?
Yeah, it was lockdown.
Early 2020, I made sure that I was viral. So I moved in like September 2019. January, February 2020.
Because March it was COVID, there was lockdown.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah. I was all over social. After COVID, I was all over. That's when I was fucking up Cosmo.
But during COVID, what were you guys like? What were you up to?
Yeah, I was spanning COVID, Papa. I don't wanna lie. I was doing everything I could do. Video skits. I was preparing the brand. I was making merch because after lockdown I wanted to drop. It was in October, I think. I was busy with music. We dropped music, and like Ice Cream Boys came out of COVID. Yeah, Ice Cream Boys came out.
But are you guys as Ice Cream Boys? Are you guys planning to actually like drop more music, new music?
Yeah, we're actually planning because Ice Cream Boys was literally shut down, like closed as a company. But then we're thinking of bringing it back. I'm not sure. We're thinking of bringing it back. I think it's going to be possible that Ice Cream Boys can get booked as a jewel. Yeah, as one prize for the jewel. And then we already have music. We have music that we have recorded.
But you guys, as a jewel, do you guys get paid enough, or you have to split the same?
The thing is, as a jewel, for now, when you're gonna book us now, it's gonna actually be the price that we're getting paid individually.
So it's gonna be a combination of the two.
And it'll be extra because Ice Cream Boys was too much. Ice Cream Boys was too much. You cannot say Ice Cream Boys was too much. Ice Cream Boys Nenye, so nobody, and like that was like another episode in my life.
That you feel like it's
Ice Cream Boys gave more than supposed to be, bro. I don't wanna lie. Ice Cream Boys used to
So you feel as a duo, you guys were bigger than individuals?
Okay, now things are running smooth for
both of you guys.
Yeah, for both of us. So I can say we were actually, but we're not on that level that we were on before. Like maybe from 100% we were 90% or 80%. But before, like Ice Cream Boys used to do crazy shit though. Ice Cream Boys was crazy as fuck. Like it gate for, like that was the time I moved from Cosmo to go work in Honeydew, and there's a place I started there. The venue was there. I started working at a venue called Dilostofo. I started there when it was like a tavern type of thing, and then.
But I've seen now it's like big, like it's getting big.
No, the place
2000
is now.
There, like it's just.
Yeah, stuff was actually stuff. What can I say? Stuff was stuff, but like yeah.
So you were like the first few people that actually started gigging at that place.
I was the first promoter.
Yeah.
I make that venue, but whatever. I'm not gonna, and like, it's a lot of politics, but I'm the first. Like everyone knows, I'm not going to. I don't have to like explain myself. Everyone knows. I was the first promoter there. I made shit happen, and that was my first time moving from Cosmo to Honeydew to just go work
full time there.
Like full time there, and I enjoyed it.
Then what happened? Did you decided that now you've done promoting the place, you just need to move and find other venues?
Yeah, I feel like I was not happy. When you're not happy, bro, I'm not happy.
Was it financially happy or just too much politics?
Both.
Yeah,
I don't want to work with DJs. DJs have a lot of politics. DJs have a lot of politics, bro.
Because I've heard people complain about DJs that a lot of DJs are having politics, especially the resident DJs. They're always gonna have politics.
DJs have politics, and if the owner's not making you happy, just leave. If you know what your worth is, just leave.
So what are you saying is that if you know that your worth is $10 and they're gonna give you $2,
I'm leaving, bro. Me, I don't waste time. And I'm not scared to start something from scratch. I've started so many things from scratch. They can even say whatever, bro. I started the list perform from scratch, not from scratch, but I found it was not a venue.
It was a venue. It was just
nobody said there's a place called List Perform.
Because
there was no branding. I made that thing a brand.
Because I saw it. I just saw it some other time. I was like, oh, this is big. And I've seen everybody gigging there, everybody enjoying going there, having time of their life in that place.
Yeah, it's a very developed world. No, I can't say well developed, but it has developed a lot now.
It's growing as a place.
It's still growing, but it's grown. Yeah.
But so now you're just gigging everywhere.
Yeah, now I'm everywhere, dog. Now I only have one residency, and that's on a Sunday. Sundays at Mafahla.
What do you do on Sunday then?
It's just a vibe in here. Yeah, I MC there.
Sunday.
If I have to host something, I'll do something. I'm just not happy yet. I don't think it's the right time to do something, but I have something in mind. I'm just giving myself time.
So that's the only place that we can say that okay, you're a resident there only on Sundays.
Only on Sundays.
So Friday, Saturday,
I was able to say everyone. That's why you'll see me everywhere. That's where they'll probably calling me anyway. I go. It's just.
But have you ever been in a situation where you got double booked?
I've been booked.
I mean, double booked at the same time. Like you need to be in the
at the same time.
Yeah.
Like those, I've never been in a situation like that, but I've always made sure that if I have like 2, 3, 4 gigs in a day, I talk about the time a week before.
Oh, okay.
So during the week of before that gig, we'll be talking about, I can make it to your gig this time, or I'm going to this.
So you
gig
actually communicate.
Yeah,
You don't have
communicate.
you just be like, let me just boutique this person. I'll talk to them tomorrow.
On a busy day, bro, I don't play. If I have like 4 gigs, I literally do 2 hours or 1.5 hours.
So how long is your gigs?
It's 2 hours max.
Not more than that.
Not more than that. If I come to your venue and you say you want me the whole night, I used to do that at a certain venue. We must be talking money for me to stay there.
So they must provide. Provide alcohol, food, and everything else.
Yeah, bring me my rider and just talk money, you know. I'm not saying everything is about money,
but
sometimes you can give me my normal rate and I'll stay from my own decision. Or, you know, I'm enjoying this venue, let's blow. Mama.
But so how was life in Park?
Our life was...
Is it different from the other side of Cosmo, or it's just...
It's very different. Joy, hey, cuckoo, and I'm class in fact. We'll generate of my 6. That's when I learned life. You know, that's where I learned
understood certain things.
Yeah, that's where I learned a lot of things. But that's like, I have to shout out to that Kasi also. That's where I started everything. My first event was hosted at Lion Park, I remember. Or my second, because I once tried something in Randbeck and it flopped. But I did it for Lion Park and became a the craziest event I've ever did. I think I was still 16, 17 there.
How old are you now?
I'm 21.
Like 21?
Yeah, I'm 21.
I also saw a post of the 21. So you've been gigging, you've been MCing for more than a lot of people who are older as ever done. Like you've been gigging more than a lot of people.
I've been gigging like this has been my life, Joe. This is what I wanted to do. This is what my life is like. It has laid out the way I wanted it to be.
So for you, it's actually you enjoying this part of your life because this is what you wanted to do.
This was my dream, bro.
So you live in your dream.
To live out of me. And you don't know, like I went to school. What I was there, like, but today, like, I can still work with those people in the
but I don't believe there's anything a person can buy go school. It's just that we gifted in different ways.
Yeah, but back then they say
just think if somebody doesn't know maths means
don't know
maths. But you always had this thing you want to be an entertainer.
Yeah, I understand. And I started it from back in school because I did rock challenge because
you went for rock challenge?
Yeah, I did drama. Came to high school, I did design, I did tourism, I did business. I did business because I knew I wanted to do business. I did tourism because I knew I wanted to travel. And I did design because I knew that I'm flipping creative.
That's quite interesting.
So I made sure, like, it's not like I went to E&J. I was choosing things I knew that I'm going to apply. I already knew what I wanted. Man.
But from here, where the brand Super Steve, where is it going?
It's going to be big now. Things are becoming crazy and crazy and crazy. Because for the North, I'm done now. So I've did all these classes and I've married them. Because I did Cosmo, I married it. I did Honeydew, I married it. I did video, I married it. I'm doing Deep Slot, it's married already. I've did Oliver. Like for now, I'm just waiting for promoters out there.
Like real promoters.
There are people now telling me like, let's go explore Soweto, let's go explore Alexander. This is what like I'm ready
so
for.
In a way,
you're
not scared of change and going to challenge new places and all
I'm not scared. I've been doing it from the start. I get with calls. Get below my calls.
Yeah.
I get with calls.
Where you from? Let's clarify that.
I'm a North boy because I grew up in Bridgetown. I was staying in Bloversrand. I then later moved to Land Park in my teenage life. And then after that I started working, I moved to Cosmo. So now I'm just doing my shit everywhere, all over. Like the aim is not to do it for the classy, just to do it out there.
Out there, yeah.
But that's what I'm aiming for.
So they should know the brand, how big it's going to be.
Yeah.
So, but like, is it easy to be an MC like in a groove place, or is it challenging? It's hard. Because there might be somebody there who wanna
It's not challenging me. I feel like this thing, if it's yours, it's yours. Cause I used to MC before I could MC, but I didn't notice. Like at MC, you knew all of those, lines, whatever. I knew all of this, Sometimes when I'm writing in studio, making music, I write those lines. You understand? So, it's like recording live, Joe.
Yeah.
We are recording live. You're not supposed to make a mistake. That is about one page. How now? Flop or there's another way. Stay recording, but flop. I understand. So for me, it's kind of easy. And if it's fun, if you make this thing fun and you love it, it'll be very easy.
But do you think you growing up in almost 3 places, do you think it has a huge impact on you and your career?
It has a flipping huge impact. It helped me grow my name very easily. Because every kasi that I've moved into, or every kasi that I step into,
experience a different setup of life. Like it's always a different setup.
And I make sure people know who I am, and they always make research and see me and ask questions, and I'll make sure that I deliver the information to them also to know who I am.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
So it works for me because in order to get following and people, you need to go to it in a way.
Yeah, you need to.
You have to fake it till you make it, right? There's this other guy called Ishmiz. He shared a song called "Fake It Till You Make It." I'll never forget that.
So it's all about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that song. I heard it long ago when I was growing up. Me, I was like a background behind these hip hop artists. I'm hip hop artists, VP, but I was very quiet. I was in the background. I was studying the game.
You're like the hype man behind the whole game.
I was just studying the game. Okay, how drop music knowing that I'm learning and my time will come.
But V-Beats is such a dope producer.
Yeah, very dope. I've recorded most of my music there.
So you actually worked with him on most of your songs?
Yeah, most. Not recorded V-Beats.
Yeah, because it's such a dope producer. I think in the north at this point,
V-Beats there's no other one that I've listened with. I've listened
production than V-Beats.
Yeah, guy hip hop. His own genre, that one that he's doing.
Yeah,
V-Beats.
Because the sound is clean.
Yeah, clean. He recorded it, but then Cecil produced the beat.
So Cecil actually produced beats?
Yeah, he's a producer.
Makes beats, or does he
all
produce
kinds
music?
of beats, Afro beats, hip hop, house, tom. He's done it all. He's an all rounder when it comes to producing.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So V-Beats was the one who produced the whole song, like the whole tape.
Yeah. The recordings, voices, everything. He did everything.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So, but are you planning to drop another tape this time around? Because now you're big, like you're gigging.
Yeah, that's the pressure. I mean, if you don't drop music, you're not gonna be relevant.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they want to hear your music while you're busy gigging there, doing your MC gig. DJs need to pull up your song. Like
early this year, I had a dream or a mindset that I want to do this record label thing.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to do a camp for the piano boys. I want to drop music for these boys so bad. That's what I want to do. And in them dropping their music, I'll be there recording. I'll do the recording.
You're also going to be dropping your music?
Yeah, I'll do Tepo Steve, the recording.
But who will you be working with? Are you going to still be working with Cecil and V-Beats?
All of them, the camp will be open,
for anybody, for any producer.
All the piano producers that want to do whatever, we're recording here for 30 days, and then we'll find what's hot here.
What's hot, yeah. Which makes sense. So when I want you saying stuff is that you're all about development of the coming generation.
Yeah, that's why I am.
So you want to open, you're here to open gate for the coming generation.
Because finally you now.
You don't want
my photographers young. Give my 2000, give my 2000. I never stick to what the game has.
So
I'm not that artist that will post a picture, I go groove, I go momes, MC or I go yeah, go Jerusalem or
Jerusalem.
go Stofong, look.
Yeah.
No, but I'm very strict with my content. That's why I roll with the photograph. I want to post my own content.
Wait. What do you say is that, okay, each and every venue has its own photographer. So
Yeah.
when you prefer that you come with your own personal photographer who's going to take pictures?
Yeah.
Those logos, stuff, all
I
that.
can't use that as my content. It's
Yeah,
not going to
basically.
stand out. It's what everyone is doing. I need to do what I'm doing. I'm very strict with my content. Those that have worked with me know.
Yeah.
I'm very strict with my content and I'm totally
So you bring your own photographer in almost each and every show?
not almost every show, but most of the time.
But who pays the photographer? You? Or the
Yeah,
venue?
me, because it comes from my budget.
Okay.
So most of the time I develop a lot of young photographers. If you're a photographer, say in sponsor, I need maybe 5 pictures for Monday in J. Keep it in line. No, let's go talk. Okay, whatever. Don't worry about transport, alcohol, whatever. It's on me. Then get the okay, whatever. Talk. This is your rate. Okay, this is what I can pay.
Yeah,
Because this is different. Because I'm getting paid
yeah.
this much, and then we carry on going. In a way, I'm putting you on, bro. You can get to a venue where there is no photographer, and then you shoot,
And they end up hiring you.
exactly that type of
That's
stuff.
pretty dope, man, to see a young person actually opening gate for other young kids. Because in most cases, one person who makes it always close up the gate for the others.
Yeah.
But with your situation, it's like you opening the gate.
Yeah,
And I wish
exactly.
we had a lot of young people who think who have the same mindset as you, like opening doors for others.
This side we open and you eat, eh?
Because it's all about everybody eating.
I don't know. There's another way. Especially when it comes to I once had a team. I started a team for ice cream boys, and then I opened a management and events company for some young girl called Lindiwe Mbanza, I think. Yeah, my post somewhere there. I worked with her. I taught her the game, what to do. She was my manager. She's still helping me manage some few things. She's also busy with a few things. I opened a company for her. She's running Unknown Creatives.
That's
And
pretty dope, man.
yeah, it's a management company. She's managing a few artists. She got it also.
So you're actually doing a lot for these young kids in the north.
Yeah,
But we never hear about it. We never hear about you opening company. We always just see you gigging. Nobody tells us what does Tepo do in most cases.
There's also I feel like there's one thing the local radio stations don't want to call us down also to come hear our side of the story on how everything's going, because they feel like we're just doing something that people don't need to know. Like the radio stations, they're always asking for musicians that are dropping. And we're not dropping music. We are busy with MC.
They never ask the MC and all that.
Yeah.
But you hear, dog.
Exactly my point. That's why I came here.
Podcast
You understand? That's why I came here, because radio stations are not calling us to at least hear that how we doing it as the youngsters.
And actually trying to break out of the market.
All of these local radio stations, whether it's Deep Sloot FM or Riverside or Cosmo FM or whatever there is, they're not calling us unless it's a podcast or something.
Yeah, because with the podcast with Soul, man, it's all about ordinary people telling extraordinary stories. So we call number one. As long as you're doing change in the community, doing something big, call number one. So that's So in closing, bro, what do you want people to remember you as?
Joe, just a happy soul, man. Moto hard work, moto spanner, Joe. I like nice things. I like looking nice. I know people know that. And I create failure, Joe. Yo, I make sure whatever I do. Yeah, if I on 100, no, this guy, he's putting in his all. And I like change. Change is good.
So, where can they find you? Your social media pages?
It's easy, man. My stage name is Tepo Steve.
They should just Google Tepo Steve.
Tepo Steve everywhere. Tepo Steve on Facebook. Tepo Steve on Instagram. Tepo Steve on TikTok. Tepo Steve on YouTube. Tepo Steve on Twitter. I think
so. Basically, on all platforms.
On all platforms.
So that's where they can actually get information on how to book you for their gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's where you find the information where to book me. That's where you find the information where I'll be, my whereabouts, and and that's where you find the events that I'm doing. whatever I'm dropping, all the information about me you'll find on my pages. I post a lot.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, man.
No, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Always anything.
For the folks at home, man, that was another banging episode of Podcast with Soul.
When I pull up in the spot, they be asking what I got. Gas for an extra mile, an extra inch for the dot. When I pull up in the spot.